Does GTA 5 still deserve a spot in your gaming library in 2025, or has time finally caught up with this masterpiece after 12 years? In this video, we're diving deep to find out the answer by breaking down everything: visuals, mods, gameplay, story, details, and even performance, so nothing gets overlooked. Let's get started. Let's talk visuals. GTA 5 looks stunning. And that's not just a nostalgia trip talking. With the power of next-gen consoles and modern PCs, the game holds up incredibly well. Sure, it might not have the jaw-dropping fidelity of Hellblade 2 or Cyberpunk 2077, but for a game that's been around for 10 years, it's pretty damn impressive. The city of Los Santos still shines with vibrant colors, detailed streets, and realistic lighting effects. The next-gen upgrade gave us smoother frame rates, faster load times, and a more polished visual experience. The environment still feels alive, whether you're cruising through Vinewood or taking a quick trip to the desert. There's a level of detail that's kept the world feeling relevant in a time where graphics are constantly evolving. The updated lighting effects alone are enough to give the game a facelift. The way sunlight plays off the buildings in downtown Los Santos, or how the sunset illuminates the ocean, gives everything an almost cinematic quality. Add in the reflections from cars on rainy streets, or the detailed shadows cast by towering skyscrapers, and you've got a city that feels like it could exist in real life. GTA 5 doesn't just rest on the fact that it was ahead of its time. It adapts and evolves, looking better than ever as we move into the next generation of gaming. The sheer size and scope of the world, the quality of textures, and the smooth animations all make for an experience that's as beautiful as it is immersive.
That's enough. I said that's enough!
Here's where this game continues to shine. The modding community around this game is still going strong, and in 2025, it's better than ever. Mods breathe new life into the game, whether that's with brand new story missions, improved graphics, or adding some wild custom cars and characters. The modding scene has kept this game fresh for years, offering players endless ways to experience Los Santos. The possibilities are virtually limitless. Want to turn the game into a full-on zombie apocalypse? Done. Want to drive the Batmobile through the city? Done. The modding community has created some seriously impressive content, and for players who are looking for something new, mods are the perfect way to keep things exciting. One of the things that has kept GTA 5 going for so long is its gameplay, plain and simple. The freedom it gives players is unmatched. Whether you're robbing a bank, cruising through the city, or just causing chaos, the variety keeps it fresh even years later. The character switching mechanic is perhaps one of the most revolutionary things about GTA 5. It wasn't just about moving between missions. You could shift from Franklin, a young man trying to make it out of the ghetto, to Michael, a wealthy but disillusioned former bank robber, or Trevor, a psychotic, unpredictable force of nature. This dynamic trio gives the game a unique narrative depth and lets players approach missions from completely different perspectives. What really makes this gameplay so special in 2025, though, is its flexibility. You can play the game as an action-packed thriller full of gunfights and heists, or you can go the more peaceful route and take your time, maybe engage in a bit of side content like yoga or stock market manipulation. There's no right way to play GTA 5, and that freedom is something that very few games have captured as well. And let's not forget about GTA Online, that beast of a multiplayer mode that Rockstar has continually evolved. New updates, heists, and events have made sure that the online community stays active and thriving. Sure, there are some people who still complain about the grind, but there's no denying that GTA Online is still one of the most played multiplayer games out there. The updates keep coming, and the player base remains loyal. Even in 2025, GTA 5's gameplay is addictive. It might not be as revolutionary as it once was, but it still delivers that same sense of freedom and immersion that few games can rival. Sorry to interrupt, but if you find this video helpful or entertaining at any point, make sure to like and subscribe. It's a really big help. Thank you. The story of GTA 5 is one of the most memorable in gaming. Franklin, Michael, and Trevor are all flawed, complicated characters whose stories intersect in unpredictable and sometimes downright outrageous ways. 10 years later, it's hard not to look back at the narrative with a bit of fondness. It's a great mix of action, humor, and drama, all tied together with Rockstar's signature flair. But how does it hold up in 2025? Honestly, the story still lands. The dynamics between the three protagonists, the constant twists, and the wild antics still make it a compelling ride. Sure, there are new story-driven games out there that offer deeper and more unforgettable narratives, but GTA 5 delivers exactly what it promises: high stakes, explosive action with a touch of humor. What's also impressive is how well the game balances its comedic elements with serious, grounded moments. Trevor's chaotic behavior often gives the game a comedic undertone, but his storyline is just as tragic as it is absurd.
Put that bitch's face against the glass. Did you see that? Yeah, you're a real stout.
Michael's existential crisis is both hilarious and heartbreaking, while Franklin's rise from the streets feels like the quintessential American dream, albeit a very twisted version of it. If there's one downside, it's that the world of GTA 5 feels a bit dated when compared to newer titles with more complex storylines. But when you're in the thick of it, chasing down a heist or dealing with Trevor's insanity, you don't care about that.
I saw your face. I'll remember you. You forget 1,000 things every day. How about you make sure this is one of them?
It's the little things that really set GTA 5 apart. The attention to detail in Los Santos is still mind-blowing. From the sound design, like the hum of traffic or the distant chatter on the street, to the way characters react to you, it all adds up to an experience that feels alive. For example, look at this cat reacting to a gunshot, or how this cop is dragging his injured partner back, or even the carefully designed destruction mechanics. It's these amazing attention to details that make a game timeless. The dynamic weather system and day-night cycles also add a layer of realism that you can appreciate as you explore the world. Sometimes, when the sun sets over the ocean, all you want to do is take your hands off the controller or mouse and keyboard and just stare at your monitor for a while. Performance in GTA 5 has always been a bit of a mixed bag, especially back when it was first released. But with the power of modern systems, it runs smoother than ever. On PC, GTA 5 is a treat, with high frame rates, enhanced graphical fidelity, and minimal load times. On next-gen consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X, it looks and plays like a dream. It's the kind of game that doesn't just run, it flies. However, it's important to note that GTA 5 still has its quirks. On older PCs or consoles, performance can vary. It's been a challenge for many players over the years to run the game consistently without dips. But with modern hardware, you're good to go. It's just a matter of what platform you're playing on and how much of your life savings you've spent on your system. The game is still demanding, especially when you push the graphics settings to their limits. On a technical level, the game continues to impress with its optimization. Whether you're playing on a high-end gaming rig or a next-gen console, you'll notice that GTA 5 still runs buttery smooth, even when you're in the middle of an intense car chase or shootout. Load times have also significantly improved, meaning you're spending less time staring at this beauty, which isn't that pleasant for some folks, and more time getting into the action. So, is GTA 5 still worth playing in 2025? The answer is a resounding yes. Whether it's due to the slower pace of recent years in gaming, which we explored in detail in this video, or simply because GTA 5 was ahead of its time, the game still holds up remarkably well in nearly every aspect. The gameplay is as engaging as ever, the visuals look stunning, and the world is as vibrant as the day it was released. Sure, there are newer games with more advanced features, but GTA 5 remains a benchmark for open-world gaming. It's a game that continues to deliver, whether you're revisiting it or diving in for the first time. In short, if you haven't played it yet, there's no better time than now. And if you've already experienced Los Santos, well, it's still as exciting as ever. By the way, if you're planning to buy this game, you don't have to get it on Steam. Only if you're too rich and don't need massive discounts, but if you're not rich, you better visit Instant Gaming before doing anything stupid. This shop is completely legitimate, so you have literally nothing to worry about. The link is down below, go ahead and check it out yourself. Thanks for watching to the end.